Check this out. I'm going to show you how all you need is 1 gallon of this RV antifreeze for your gigantic camper. You don't even need, I mean, this camper's 39 feet long. You don't need 3-4 gallons of this stuff. 1 gallon can do it. Okay, well, it's that time of the year, everyone. You know, you have to winterize your camper. The fun is over. Kind of. I mean, we still go out in the winter. We have a little trick to that. Actually, check out this video here about winter camping if you want to see how you do that. But for now, we have to drain the lines and winterize this monstrosity of a camper. So this is our Jayco Octane T32G. Really awesome camper. Here's a whole show and review on that on this site right here. And let's get to it. First thing we're going to do, we're going to come over here and we're going to start draining our water tanks. So on this, it's a simple thing. It's just opening the taps. And make sure you're in a proper place so you can drain all your water. Some tanks have a bung at the bottom at the lowest point. You open that up, that'll help you drain it. That's going to take a while to sit there and run and drain. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to come back around over here, and depending upon where your water heater is, it's kind of going to determine what you're going to do. Some of them, what you have to do is unscrew this bung down here at the lowest point, and it'll drain it out. Other ones will have simple little valves. Ta-da! There's one, and we open the other one. Now, there's also, you can hear the water heater gurgling right now as it's slowly draining. Now is a good time to open and close your pressure relief valve a few times, just to make sure that's working and it frees it up from sticking. And it can also allow you to get air into the system to help it drain better. Also, if you leave it like that, well, it'll leak water in the spring when you turn it on, but you'll find it, but you'll also know you got all the water out of it. Okay, we'll let that drain for a little while, then we can move on inside. Well, what we want to do when we come in here, open everything up. I guess we don't need bathing suits anymore because, you know, winter is almost here. And we found it's a good place to store whatever the heck this thing is. Oh, the baby stuff. Pack and play, that's the word. Yeah, good pack and play storage. So with everything open, okay, keep moving along here. Turn this on so you can see. We'll turn on our faucet. That just puts air into the line, clears it out. We have a bathroom back here, but I don't even know if I can get in here. I'm gonna have to go around. Can't even get into it. Too many cool toys in the garage. Okay, so this camper, as big as it is, it only has one point, the low point drain, where everything comes to and funnels. So we opened all of our valves up. Air can easily get in those, and it just allows all the water to run and drain out of here. Simple for now. So we're gonna let this all drain out the tanks, and then we'll start phase 2. Okay, now that our water finally stopped running out of the camper, what we're gonna do is, some of you have this, some of you don't. Now what this is a water heater bypass. We flick this valve here, and we flick this valve here. Now, no water is going into the water heater. Purpose of that is when we're running antifreeze through the line, we don't have to put 10 gallons or 6 gallons of antifreeze into this before it pumps into the rest of the system. So that is a huge savings of nonsense for you. So we have that switched. We will go ahead and shut our bottom drains for right now, and move on to the inside. So as we come on inside here, let me turn on some lights so you can see what we're doing. If we come over here, now some of you have this kind of setup, and well, some of you won't. What am I looking at down here? Let me see. Okay, so as we scan down in here, oh man, I see signs of mice, and we set mouse traps constantly. Well, here's the thing for ant traps and mice traps and poison, and get them out of here. They're the worst thing for campers. So if we come down and we look here. This here is our water pump. And if you follow it, it has this line here, and then it has this plastic hose. This plastic hose is going down into our water tank, sucking up, and then into there. It also has a valve on the back of it. Let me see if I can get into there to show you this valve. So if we turn this valve here, now it's no longer pulling from the bottom tank. It's pulling from this clear tube. If we follow this clear tube, ta-da! It just comes to here. And it has a giant spider in there. Woohoo, don't tell the wife. Okay, so what you do is you take your RV antifreeze, you poke a hole in there, and you go like this. All right, now it's hooked up to the pump, and that's set. So now if we turn on our water pump, it's already sucking that stuff up instantly. Whoop! It's gonna go real quick. Now, first thing we're gonna do, let's go through and shut all our other valves off. I have some here, I have this here, and I have two more in the way back. Let me go shut those quick. Oh. Come back here. It's always tough to get to this one. We'll shut these for right now. Now, three-wheelers. Oh, if you like three-wheelers, check out this video. Okay. Now that we're back in here, we can turn that on and we can pressurize the system. Cool. It used maybe half a gallon and it fully pressurized the system. Now here's where this gets fun. Let's go start. Well, two ways you can do this. There's two sides to this, so you usually want to start the furthest distance away. However, because it's pulling to both sides, we'll give it a little shot here. Water, water, water. Pink stuff. Water. Pink stuff. Cool. And we're still tons of that left in there, okay? Now the trick is to leave a tiny bit left because you need some for the drain. Pink. And all you need to go until you see pink and you know you're good. Pink. Okay. Toilet, same deal. Pink. We'll drain that out so the water's out of there. Now that's pink, pink, pink. We may as well just wait on this. Still good on that one. Okay. Let's do these far back lines here. Alright, we're gonna run into a problem. I know we're gonna use up all our energy. Hey, I can get through here now. Oh, there's still a splash in there. I don't need much. Alright, maybe I can keep going. There's a trick. There's a trick. You want to use just the right amount. Okay, that's pink. Kids. Alright, well, there's a splash left in there. Alright, I'm gonna pull it up out of there so it can't get to the bottom. I'm gonna try to take that little bit out. Just want that little bit left in the line. And I don't need, oh, shut this. It's out of the line for a second. Pink on both. Okay, there we go. And you can hear that sucker's trying, which is good because that's out of everything. It used everything out of that. Now we can shut that off. Now, that little bit that you have left, we already ran some through these drains, so the ones that really need it are going to be the shower drain. You just put a little bit in there. This drain, and again, you already ran some through it anyway. Oh, that's just to be able to see. So, and I have a tiny splash left for this other sink. And here we go. So, there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 gallon of antifreeze has winterized this entire camper. Pretty cool. So, we're all set. We're done. 1 gallon. That's it. Same time, come out here, close that. Close up your water heater. Now, another thing that sometimes I like to do is to pull these drains again, and there you go. You can see some of the antifreeze coming out. Lines are drained. It's that much less pressure of any kind in there. It doesn't need to be in the lines. So, now what do? Okay, the camper's done. How do you winter camp? Well, what we do, we take a Solo cup, or any cup for matter, put some water in it. You go to your toilet, you do your business, and let's call that the business, and you quick flush it, and just put a little splash of water on top of that, and that keeps the seal from drying out. Yes, the water will freeze again, and when you're completely done, you put a splash of antifreeze in it, and it's done. If you put a gallon or half a gallon of antifreeze in your tank, your black tank, it'll keep it from freezing, so it won't, your number 1s and 2s won't freeze solid. They'll stay a little bit slushy. So that's kind of a trick, and then you can still drain it and use it. You just don't have running water, so you don't have a sink. What we do is we bring a big 5-gallon pail of water, I guess you could say, one of those, set it here, and we have it for running into the sink, washing dishes, cooking, the baby bottles, whatever. Coffee, especially coffee. You want to see how we do winter camping? You got to check out these other videos. They're so much fun. We had a great time riding snowmobiles and 3-wheelers, and God, we even got engaged here. Check this out up at this place. So yeah, you hear that? The wife's happy. So now that this is done, I'm going to set some more mouse traps, seal things off. You know, try to go through your camper as best you can. There's a spot right here you can see where they're going through, probably right at that bundle of wires down into that, and that's probably their highway. And they just ruin campers. Doesn't take too long. Well, I hope you liked this video and you enjoyed it and you learned something. If you did, please give us a like, a subscribe, and come check out the rest of our videos and have a great time camping and enjoy yourself.